So you're looking at the PowerA MOGA XP7-X Plus, thinking it might be the perfect mobile gaming controller. It promises Xbox comfort, phone clamping, and even wireless charging. But before you spend your hard-earned $65, you need to know the brutal truth about the problems and frustrations that come with it. This is the honest review that could save you from a serious letdown. For the best price, click the link in the description. You've probably seen the ads. A sleek, officially licensed Xbox-style controller that turns your phone into a handheld gaming powerhouse. It has a telescoping clamp, a removable stand, mappable back buttons, and a built-in power bank. On paper, it sounds like the dream. But here's what surprised me after weeks of testing. This controller is a masterclass in missed opportunities and baffling design choices. Therefore, if you're expecting seamless plug-and-play perfection, you might want to hold on to your wallet. Let's start with the promise. The MOGA XP7-X Plus is officially licensed by Xbox, which means it should feel like a premium product. And in some ways, it does. The core controller shape is instantly familiar. The sticks, the triggers, the face buttons, they all feel decent, like a solid third-party Xbox pad. The telescoping clamp in the middle is sturdy and fits phones up to a massive 7.1 inches. You slide your phone in, it clicks into place, and visually you've got a Nintendo Switch-style setup. But then you try to actually use it. Therefore, the first major problem rears its ugly head. Balance. Imagine holding a controller that suddenly gained a pound on one side. That's the XP7-X Plus with a modern smartphone attached. The weight distribution is completely off. All the phone's weight is cantilevered out in front of the controller grips, making it feel front-heavy and awkward. It's not the comfortable, ergonomic handheld experience you're picturing. Your wrists will notice. It feels less like a unified device and more like a controller reluctantly holding a phone hostage. So much for gaming on the go for more than 20 minutes without fatigue. Okay, you think, I'll just use the included tabletop stand. Pop the stand out, set your phone in it, and play wirelessly like a pro. A great idea in theory, but here's the twist. The stand is tiny, flimsy, and has almost no weight to it. Breathe too hard and your $1,000 phone is taking a nosedive off the table. It's less of a stand and more of a suggestion. Therefore, one of the two main ways to play is practically useless unless you're on a perfectly level, vibration-free surface in a windless room. Not exactly versatile. Now let's talk about the headline feature. The integrated 2000 mAh power bank and wireless charging pad. This is a killer idea. Your phone's battery is draining from gaming, but wait, the controller can wirelessly charge it. You're a genius. But the execution is where the joke writes itself. The wireless charging is painfully, hilariously slow. We're talking a trickle charge. If you're playing a demanding game, your phone will likely lose battery percentage even while it's supposedly charging. It's like trying to fill a swimming pool with a teaspoon while a giant hole is draining it. The power bank is better used just to keep the controller itself alive, which, by the way, uses a weirdly proprietary charging cable setup. Connectivity. It boasts Bluetooth and USB wired mode for a stable connection. Sounds reliable, right? But then you read the fine print on their own website and in the manual. Wired mode is not officially supported or validated by Xbox. That's a bizarre disclaimer for an officially licensed product. In practice, the Bluetooth connection can be finicky. Pairing isn't always instant, and some users report occasional latency spikes that are a death sentence in fast-paced games. It's not consistently terrible, but it's not the rock-solid connection you need for competitive play. Therefore, that dream of precise, lag-free control can sometimes feel like just that, a dream. And then we get to the most glaring issue of all, compatibility. The product description boldly states it lets you play controller-enabled games on Android and Windows. But then, buried in the details, is this crucial note: not compatible with Call of Duty Mobile or PUBG Mobile. Let that sink in. two of the biggest, most popular mobile games in the world, and this mobile gaming controller doesn't work with them. It's like selling a racing wheel that doesn't work with Forza or Gran Turismo. The reason is these games use a specific touch input emulation that this controller doesn't handle properly. For many, this single point is an instant deal breaker. What about Apple users? Well, it now supports iOS 17 and newer. That's good news. But the setup isn't always smooth, and the experience can vary wildly from game to game. You'll be spending more time in settings menus than actually playing. It's a reminder that mobile gaming is a fragmented Wild West, and this controller isn't the sheriff that can tame it. So you're left hunting for games that properly support it, which is a frustrating scavenger hunt. Let's touch on those mappable advanced gaming buttons on the back. They're a premium feature, allowing for quicker reactions. But the software you use to map them is clunky and not intuitive. It feels like an afterthought. Mapping buttons should be simple, but here it's a chore. It's another feature that looks great on the box but stumbles in reality. Therefore, a potential advantage becomes a mild annoyance. Now look at the Amazon rating, 3.6 stars. That's not a good sign. For a product at this price point from a known brand, you'd expect a 4 or higher. Dive into those reviews and you'll see a pattern echoing everything we've said. Great idea, poor execution. Complaints about balance, the useless stand, compatibility issues, and cheap-feeling materials are everywhere. This isn't just my experience. It's a chorus of disappointed gamers. The 2-year warranty is nice, but you shouldn't need to use a warranty because of fundamental design flaws. So, after all this, is there any good news? Well, if you play primarily on PC via Windows 10 or 11 and want a wireless Xbox-style controller with a built-in phone holder for some reason, it functions. The core controller itself is fine for PC games. And if you only play specific, well-supported titles like those on Xbox Game Pass cloud streaming, it can work. But you're paying a massive premium for the phone clamp and charging features that are, frankly, not good. You could buy a standard, excellent Xbox wireless controller and a separate clip for less money and have a better overall experience. Therefore, here's the resolution. The PowerA MOGA XP7-X Plus is a product that tries to do everything but masters nothing. It's a jack of all trades and a master of none, but sadly, it's not even a good jack. The poor balance, the flimsy stand, the glacial wireless charging, and the catastrophic compatibility misses with major games make it impossible to recommend. It feels like a first-draft prototype that somehow made it to store shelves. In the end, this controller is a lesson in checking the fine print. It promises a seamless future of gaming, but delivers a clunky present of compromises. Your $65 is better spent elsewhere. Don't buy the PowerA MOGA XP7-X Plus until they fix these core problems. If you want to see for yourself or find a better alternative, check the link in the description for the best price and more options. Thanks for watching.